guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriorstrade Warriors Nation, get ready because the rumor mill has just erupted with news that's sending shockwaves through the NBA community. And this one hits close to home, very close. We're talking about none other than Jonathan Kuminga. Yes, the same rising star, the explosive forward who fans have watched grow from a raw young talent into one of the most promising pieces of the Golden State Warriors' future. But now, a report is circulating that has Warriors fans holding their breath, a potential trade in motion, and not just with any team, but with the in-state rival Sacramento Kings. Let that sink in. The Kings, the same Sacramento Kings who have been gunning for the Warriors ever since their epic playoff showdown. According to multiple league insiders and sources close to the situation, there are serious discussions behind the scenes. The idea of trading Kuminga is no longer just speculative talk. It's being explored and potentially already in motion. And if the latest reports are to be believed, we might be witnessing the final days of Jonathan Kuminga in a Warriors uniform. The deal that's being talked about, it involves the Kings sending Keegan Murray and draft compensation in exchange for Kuminga and another player, potentially Moses Moody, or a future protected first. And let's be clear, this isn't just talk from fans on Reddit or Twitter threads blowing up. This is coming from verified NBA insiders who have broken major news before. The Kings, with their eyes set on becoming a legitimate threat in the Western Conference, are looking for that one piece that could make them a force. And apparently that piece is Kuminga. It's hard not to be shocked by this. Just a few months ago, Kuminga was seen as almost untouchable. He was one of the very few young players that the Warriors had refused to include in previous trade talks. Even when big names like Oganeni and Pascal Siakam were available, Golden State saw Kuminga as the bridge to the future, the athletic forward who could one day take over the mantle after the Curry-Clay-Draymond era. But now, with the team looking to retool quickly and maximize the remaining prime years of Steve Curry, everything seems to be on the table and the reactions have been strong. Warriors fans are split. Some are absolutely devastated at the idea of losing Kuminga. He represents the youth, the excitement, and the explosiveness that fans crave. They've watched him develop. They've seen the flashes of brilliance, the coast-to-coast dunks, the chase-down blocks, the confidence growing game by game. But others are looking at the bigger picture. They understand that this is a business. If the Warriors want to win now, they may have to sacrifice potential for proven talent and depth. Let's look at what the Warriors would be getting if this deal goes through. Keegan Murray is no scrub. He's a sharp-shooting forward with size, poise, and a high basketball IQ. He had a breakout rookie season and has already established himself as a reliable piece for the Kings. His fit in Steve Kerr's system could be seamless. He moves well without the ball, spaces the floor, and plays within himself. And with Steve drawing so much attention, Murray could feast on open looks and thrive as a third or fourth option. But the question remains, is that worth giving up Kuminga? Their Warriors have invested years into his development. He's only 21 and his ceiling is sky high. There are nights where he looks like the most athletic player on the floor. There's a belief in the locker room that if he's given full starter minutes and a defined role, he could explode. So why move on now? Well, sources say it's about urgency. Their Warriors don't have time to wait for 3 years of development. They need to surround Steve with players who are ready today. Not in 2027, today. And when you look at the landscape of the Western Conference with the Nuggets, Timberwolves, Thunder, and even the Kings rising, their Warriors can't afford another early playoff exit. They want veterans. They want shooters. They want guys who won't hesitate in big moments. This is where the front office is facing its toughest decision yet. Do they roll the dice with potential and hope Kuminga takes the leap? Or do they make a bold move like trading for Keegan Murray or another ready-now asset and goal, and while they still have Curry at the peak of his powers? Social media has been on fire ever since the news leaked. Fans are posting farewell tributes to Kuminga. Others are begging the team to reconsider. There are those defending the front office saying it's the right time to cash in. And then there are others calling this the biggest mistake since the D'Angelo Russell trade. It's chaos. It's emotion. And it's a sign of just how beloved Kuminga has become. Even some players around the league have weighed in. A few former Warriors have posted cryptic tweets. "Tough one if it happens," said one. Another wrote, "JK's going to shine wherever he goes." And inside the locker room, reports say there's a real sense of uncertainty. This move, if finalized, would shake the core of the team. Not because of who they're getting, but because of who they'd be losing. Jonathan Kuminga has become more than just a player. He's become a symbol of what the next chapter of Warriors basketball could look like. A bridge from the past dynasty to a new future. And now that bridge might be getting traded away. What's even more shocking is how quickly this all escalated. Just a week ago, there was talk about extending Kuminga long term. Now we're talking about Sacramento, about saying goodbye, about watching him wear a rival jersey. Can you imagine the reaction if this trade becomes official and Kuminga walks into Chase Center wearing Kings purple? The boos, the emotion, the nostalgia, it would be surreal. And let's not forget the potential this move unlocks on both sides. For the Kings, pairing Kuminga with De'Aaron Fox and Domantas Sabonis would give them an insane athletic trio. For the Warriors, adding a sniper like Murray could open up the floor like never before, especially if they also resign Clay on a short-term deal and bring in another backup big like they've been rumored to do. It's clear that the Warriors are at a fork in the road. And the choice they make will send ripple effects through the franchise for years to come. Do they stick with the youth, or do they lean fully into the win-now mindset and hope that they can squeeze one or two more championship runs out of this legendary core? As of now, the trade isn't official, but all signs point to it being very real. Talks are ongoing. Executives from both teams are reportedly working out final pieces. And once the moratorium ends, we could see the deal announced and finalized within days or even hours. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because if this trade goes through, you know we'll be breaking it all down piece by piece. And if you've been riding with us since day one, thank you for being part of the best community in basketball. The Jonathan Kuminga saga is reaching a boiling point. Will he stay? Will he go? And if he goes, what's next for the Golden State Warriors? Stay locked in, Dub Nation. The story is far from